All right, so I decided to put some carpet in the back. I know that's not original, but it sure does make it a whole lot more quiet. I'm putting this salt and pepper cup pile just in the back hump there, and then wood's going in this floor here, wood panels over there. If you're doing these type of thing, one of the things you want to do is if you can tie, you put this, you know, I'm using this as just Frost King. The price on this stuff went way up, so you can get some Dynamat alternative on eBay pretty cheap. But what I do is I tie it into this. See how it's wrapped up onto the edge? And on these, I kind of tie it into the edges so that what it does is it kind of makes it more uniform with there. You don't need to cover the whole thing, but if you tie it in with the supports, it makes it a lot more quiet when you do that. So just so you know, tie it in like that. That's why even up here, if you do it, make sure you tie it into there. You know, put a little bit of up on there, and even if you run it halfway over, it makes a huge difference by doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this some of this carpet foam in, carpet padding, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the carpet in. Let's put you guys up over here. Check it out. All right, so I had to re-glue some of these things in. The glue that comes on these sometimes is not very good for some surfaces. So always double check them if you're going to use this Frost King stuff. Anyway, I threw the carpet in. That's kind of how it's going to be for now. I don't know if I'm going to cut it here and then make it fit down flush. If the cabinets are going to go in here, it goes kind of behind them. It doesn't really matter much. I'm just using it mainly for sound deadening, and then that could get a piece of Formica put on top of there, or yeah, Formica type of stuff, or something similar to that. They have, not Formica, but they have, what's that, vinyl flooring. You can use that to look like the original stuff. But it is nice to have the carpet underneath there, and this is marine carpet, so it's designed to get wet or stay in the sun a lot. I was using marine stuff. So anyway, that's all done. I'm gonna these are done about that. That's how I do them, and then I just connect them here like like I kind of said, and it takes down 90% of the noise, so I don't have to cover the whole thing as long as it's connected from here to there. That's the main thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the wood panels now. I've got my patterns here. I actually have them in paper. I got those. I bought a set from Clara. She had does an excellent job. If you don't have patterns, probably the best way to go. And I had them delivered, and of course delivery cost is a lot. But now she's in Petaluma, which is not that far away from Southern California. I mean, it's a day's drive. So, but you know, if I'm going up there anyway, I could pick up some if I needed to do that in the future. But it's just so much easier when I make them and then they're done. I always tried to find somebody who just sell me, you know, patterns, you know, like paper patterns, just because I just didn't want to pay for the shipping and the time. You know, it takes a lot of time when you order something. It takes a while to get it. That's always a hassle. You're sitting there waiting. So in this case, I just want to get these done. So I'm going to make these out of this is birch. That's what the original ones were. The grain's not going to be the same direction necessarily as how they went. I don't really care about that much. I just want wood in there. I think it looks really cool for the back, and eventually I'll get the wood headliner. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it or if I'm going to make it. Making it's kind of a pain. You always think, you look at a VW, oh, it's a big square. It's like, no, everything's like totally, you know, it's a 16th of, or you know, or 3/8 of an inch more narrow here than it is over there, and it's a real pain to make those ceiling panels. You'll find out trying to make them if you do it yourself. So it's nice to get the wood patterns for that. And then typically the other ones I've seen, the grain goes the other way, which you can't do with this wood. So anyway, it doesn't really matter much to me. I just want them wood. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in. I'll put you guys over on the sideline. We'll kind of check out some direction. I'm not sure it'll be kind of like this, huh? Yeah, that's the bummer about the hyperlapse. I can't do in wide angle, but we'll figure out something, and then I'll get you guys in a nice position. Maybe move the camera around a bit, so it makes it a little more fun. I think, you know, I noticed some people commented on that in the last video that we put out. Trying to move the camera around a lot. It's just, you know, if I built that bus without cameras, it would have been max about 4 months. I've done tons of them in that much time. So it just takes me a lot more time to do the camera work, but it is fun. It is fun for you guys to see, and I know that's the whole reason for doing it, is to make it so that this stuff is available for years to come for guys trying to build buses. Even if you don't like the techniques I use, you could still learn a couple things and maybe just see it done. You're just seeing it done by someone else sometimes. And then sometimes you might just go, man, you know, I was going to do it this way, but that way is so much faster, and the results are fine. I'll go with it. You know, so you can learn either way. So anyway, talk to you in the next portion here. All right, so let's take a look here. What we got. Those door panels in. Looks a lot better when it's got these in there. Makes it look finished. Let's go from over here. There you go. And you can see back there. Let's look back here. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. So anyway, these are in. We're still going to put curtains in here, and the curtain rods, I got to make those. Just makes it look a lot more finished with these in. And as you guys want to see that, I just put clear lacquer on them for now. I don't know. Maybe that's enough. I don't know. Something easy. So again, when it gets cabinets and all that, it's going to cover up a lot of it. Here, look at this one. Is that on wide angle or is that close up? How's that? Yeah, it's better on the wide angle. Just gotta find my S pen. Okay, so I got this all ready here. That's what the front looks like there. See from the inside. Looks kind of cool, huh? All right, that's it for the door panel portion. I'll bring you guys back in. We got some stuff to do tomorrow, so I'll clear these off here and start up our new series coming up here. I had to work on a few things, get some things done, and I wanted to get this wood pile out of here. I'm actually going to put floor in here too, the wood floor. So I'll just cut that off a camera and I'll just shove a piece of wood in here. It'll make it look a lot better with it all wood, and then the cabinets all go on top of that. So you don't never see this ribbed floor. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.